So today we're taking a look at this wireless mic setup. It's from, I believe the parent company is Moza, but it's a Mirfak WE10 Pro, and it looks like it could be a really nice setup with some really great features in it for not a horrible price. So today what we're going to do, of course, is look at their website, see what they have to say about this, check out what comes in the actual box of the WE10 Pro, and then connect it to one of the cameras and take a listen, see what the mics actually sound like. All right, coming up. All right, my friends, so here, this is the Mirfak audio, WE10 Pro. Now, what's cool about it is it's a dual. Now, I love that we're seeing more companies come out with the dual transmitter, single receiver, because even like for myself, there are times where it's me and another person, and you know, we're recording direct to camera. So it's not as if we have cameras going into soundboards and we've got all this equipment. It's literally microphone and camera, and that's kind of it. So love that we're seeing companies that are doing wireless microphones making dual transmitters with single receivers, which is fantastic. So if we look at this here, this is probably one of the nicest features, and I've only seen personally or used one other mic setup that had this, and it is the fact that it can take a SD card. Now, I don't know if it's an SD card or like a micro SD. It kind of looks micro SD-ish. My guess would be micro SD just because of the size. But it allows you to record direct onto the actual transmitter. So the transmitter itself, I believe, we'll look when we open it, has an SD card in it. So you can record audio straight to the card and not be worried about, oh, the camera, you know, is far, or there's a lot of interference and we don't want to get any of that interference while the transmitter is transmitting to the receiver. So we want a nice clean recording to an SD card. Lovely feature. We very fond of it for sure. Dual transmitters broadcasting to one receiver. That's huge. I like that. And they talk about here interviews, meetings, vlogs, concerts, live streaming, whatever. Small body OLED screen. Yeah, I'm with you. 2.4 gigahertz. Yep. Ready to record. Built-in omnidirectional mic. So it has built-in, and we're seeing that a lot in this style of mic or wireless transmitting system, whatever you want to call it. That they don't require like an external mic. They have a mic built in, so that's good to see. Expand the possibilities. So each of them does come with a 3.5 millimeter input jack, as you can see here, which means that if you really want to, yeah, there we go. So these are the transmitters, SD card, right? Type C, yep. So you can plug a lav in. Now, I think they come with a lav. I'm not 100% sure. And I like that look. It's not a square, it's more rectangularly. And broadcast quality sound. There you go. And there's a bunch of their specs. You guys can take a look at this if you want. So number of connections, 1 to 2. Operating range, 70 meters. So don't go crazy with them. And you're looking at about 100 mins to charge the transmitters and 80 to charge the receiver. And battery life on, let's say, 5 to 8 hours transmitter / receiver. Should be good for the day. Perfect. All right, let's crack this box open. So here it is, Mirfak WE10. What does it have? So good for your phone and camera. So I'm wondering if it comes with the 2 cables. A lot of them will need that. Studio quality audio. And again, here's everything that's in the box. Oh yeah, looks like the 2 different cables. Very good. And there's your specs. So I'll bring that up a little closer for you guys if you want to take a look, just to kind of see what's there, if that's of interest to you guys at all. And we are gonna do that. Little worried there. The plastic's thick, that's for sure. It's nice. It's a good box. It's a good box. The hair's all wonky today. I don't know. It's kind of getting at that level where it's like, do you want to be longer or do you want to be short? Do you have any idea? And I'm like, nope, no idea. Okay. And, okay, a couple little spots there. Excellent. Is that coming out now? Do I know what I'm doing? I'm gonna say it as it is. I'm a little confused as to how this opens. Yep. Doesn't seem to want to open as nicely as I was hoping for. Does that just come out? Maybe? No, it does not. I'm just tearing it open. It's happening. I'm just gonna... That's what's going down. I don't think that helped. I think maybe mine's just stuck a bit more than it probably should. Is my thoughts. Yeah, the glue is definitely stuck on there. Okay, Greg, don't cut off your own, anything really. Yeah, see the glue's kind of stuck there? Yeah. Should that have come off easier? Possibly. Whatever, I'm okay. But there's the little kit. Oh, I like that little setup right there. That's kind of nice. Now, right off the bat, the one thing I would have loved to have seen, and I'm guessing it doesn't have this, is an actual charging case. I'm guessing these are just going to have charging cables, USB-C cables. Would have loved to have seen an actual charging case, but it is what it is. Just so you guys know, price-wise, I'll hit the buy now button over here. You're looking at $169 US and about $212 Canadian. That's with, well, that's the WE10. If you go to the Pro, the Pro 312, which puts these US dollars at $249. All right, so, and they do make a non-Pro version. What's the difference? I don't know, to be honest with you. I have no idea. So, you guys can go on their website. I'll put links down below if you guys are wanting to get information in regards to it. Okay, so here it be. I do like those. Those are nice looking, for sure. And as weird as it sounds, and look shouldn't be important, but they're nice looking. They are. So these are the transmitters, WE10 Pros. So you have a stop and a record. So just a little slide switch, which is nice. There's your, you guys see that? There's your micro SD card slot that you can slide right in there. So really, you could just take this, pop it on, hit the record button. It's not going to record to your camera, but it'll record to the SD card or the micro SD card in there. And there's your USB-C port. There's your microphone on top of there. On this side, we have, it looks like a power button. So stop, record. I wonder if this must be for the actual, right, to let it know that you're recording to the card maybe, right? It'll pop over to the record. This side, there's your power, there's your charge, line, record, and your extra microphone if you want to not use this microphone. Yeah, that's cool. You guys can see that there, I think. That's nice. I like that. It's nice. Like I said, I kind of wish they had a case, but I'm not going to complain too much. A little bit, but not too much. Here is the actual receiver. So receiver is going to be a little different. So there's the charging again. There's all your dB. Looks like maybe to mute it. I'm not sure what that one is there. There is your headphone jack. So it's nice they have a headphone jack in here for monitoring if you want to monitor. And this is going to be your line out to your camera. Of course, they do have a nice little, right, belt clip, shirt clip, whatever you want. Well, actually camera, because this would slide into the shoe if you want to put it right into the shoe. They're just that perfect size. So, all right, I like that. You also get some silica gel, if that's important to you. you get a little, I can't read that. No idea. Anybody know what that says? Anybody? Where is that? Right there? I have no idea. Nope. And we have instructions. Yeah, so there's your instructions. I'll kind of just do this for you guys. You can kind of, I'll just slowly put that across the screen. You guys, if you want to look at that and or read it or whatever, there it is. Okay, pause the screen up there if you need to. It is fairly small. You do have two languages, English on one side, looks like probably Chinese or Japanese on the other side. Cool. All right, and then lastly, what do we have in here? What do we have in here? Okay, so we get a little bag of goodies. Okay, bag of goodies. My guess is this is all your cables and stuff. So we get, oh, it's nice though. I like that. 1 USB to 3 USB-Cs. So it gives you one cable to charge all three things. That's kind of nice, actually. That's nice that they didn't be like, here's 3 little tiny cables that you can lose one. I like the 3-in-1. Okay, what else do we get? We get cable 1. And this one would be, does it label them? Not really. And my guess is maybe on the list of what it is. Maybe it'll tell you which one does what. Oh, so here we go. So this one, my guess would be going from the receiver to the camera, maybe? Because this one here, you guys can see it. Microphone. And then on this side it says phone. Yes, you guys see that? Right, phone. So this is a TRRS to a TRS. So you want to make sure you're using this one if you're using a smartphone. This is the one you're going to use if you're using, I think it's probably this one, if you're using an actual camera. So just kind of be aware. Oh, you get little wind muffs. That's nice, 2 wind muffs. Very good. And these are your 2 lav mics. That's excellent. So just big difference here is the coiled cable. The coiled cable, because it doesn't say on it to camera or anything, but you guys maybe can see that on the tops there, the tips, that's a TRS. You'll see 2 little rings versus this one, which is 2 little rings, because that's TRS, and that one is going into the microphone, or the receiver, sorry. And then this is a TRRS, and you'll see the 3 little rings, and that is usually what goes into your smartphone. All right, let's charge these up. This is what I'm gonna do, and we'll connect them to one of the cameras, and we'll actually go outside and try them out. I'm gonna put the little wind muffy thing on there, and we'll try one out. All right, stay tuned. All right, my friends, so we are outside. I've got this on right here with the little wind muff. And you guys will be able to hear what this sounds like. I'm also going to do a quick test after. We'll take the mic off and we'll use just the internal mic. We're using the Sony ZV-1 right now, just so you guys know which camera we're hooked into. And of course, there's a little bit of breeze, not a lot, but enough that you would definitely be getting wind sound coming through if you didn't have a wind muff on. So, do a little walk up here, just so you guys can see. Grass is wet. Must have rained last night. Must have rained for sure. All right. Anyways, we're way back here, and you guys hopefully should be able to get an idea of what this microphone is sounding like. I don't have it directly down here. I find with this shirt, it just kind of hangs funny. So I decided, nope, I'm putting it off to the side. So I'm gonna maybe talk this way. All right, so gives you a bit of an idea of what this hopefully sounds like with this. Now the other thing that we'll do is we'll walk down here. Hopefully I don't slip on the wet grass. And we'll give it a little bit of a distance run, okay? So we'll put it up on this table over here, and I'll do a little bit of a walk just so you guys can give it a listen, I guess. Hold on. All right, so it looks like I'm in shot a bit there, I think.
and we'll just do a bit of a walk just to kind of, can I stand up now? Yeah. So I'm gonna walk just way back here. Again, we're just talking like normal, nothing overly exciting. I don't know if you or most of us would even walk this far. I'm quite a ways away. Again, I don't want to go up too far. Just a little walk around. Hopefully this sounds good. Of course, I will go back indoors after just to take a listen, and then we'll do our little follow-up, what we thought. And I think we're doing okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this off. We're going to disconnect it, and we're going to use the Sony's just standard internal microphone. It does have its own wind muff, so just to kind of make it a bit fair, and we'll listen to that as we walk into the house. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, so we're back using just the Sony's internal microphone right now, and I actually like the Sony external, or yeah, their internal mic, I guess. But of course, you're not going to be able to get any kind of distance, right? Arm's reach like what I have right now is pretty much your limitation for audio. Once you get past that, it's just kind of gone. So at least you get an idea here. And it's a nice little, it's a nice little small setup, as long as the audio sounds good. And you guys know already what you think of the audio, because you've heard this and the actual wireless mic. But I'm gonna go inside right now, take a listen, and we'll continue this video downstairs, just so that we can finish the review, I guess. All right, hold on. Okay, my friends, so we're back in the house, and the audio that you're hearing now, because I wanted to test it in a more controlled environment, we have this connected again. This time though, we're running their lav mic plugged in, and I have it recording again. You guys can probably see it here on the screen, the ZV-1 right there, and I'm strictly just using it to record audio too. So a few things. I think the audio that it picked up actually was quite good. I was actually a little surprised at how well, because I had the mic actually sitting over here. A lot of the mics I find, especially with their internal mic, because you have it placed over here, if your head ever comes this direction or forward and you're not kind of talking on an angle toward it, it doesn't pick you up as well, and you can really tell when you're not talking directly to the mic. But this mic didn't seem to have that issue at all. It was picking up no matter where my head was looking. So that's good. I like that. You guys hopefully will be able to see it here. This is the setup that I was using. So ZV-1, little receiver here into it, and then when we plugged, or we're using the actual ZV-1, I just unplugged it, of course, and was using the standard ZV-1 microphone with its wind muff to record audio. But not a bad little setup, you know, to get yourself some decent audio. And again, this is recording right now, so switch to this camera if you feel like it, and there you go. You can see what this camera looks like in the studio scenario. The one thing I didn't like, really, audio quality and all that actually was really good. I was quite impressed with it. The only thing I didn't like is this little wind muff, this little guy here. I wish they had somehow designed it so it just kind of clicks on. There's a little click or something, some kind of like an actual mount instead of just an elastic band. It took me way longer to get this on than it should have. And if you're in a scenario where you're rushing and you have to get this on really quick, you know, it took me 30 seconds, 45 seconds to get this on, because I get it popped on, almost on, and it would pop off the other side. And I tried to get it back on and it would pop back off. And I was trying to, once it's on, it's decent, but it is just on with an elastic, right? So if this pops off, then you're in that scenario again. So I would have liked to have seen them have some kind of mount that there's an adapter on the bottom of the wind muff and an adapter maybe on the top of the actual transmitter, and they kind of just snap onto each other. That I would have liked to have seen, but it works, it does its job. I'm just, you know, I gotta find something wrong with it, right? There's gotta be something. So that would be my biggest concern. Other than that, distance seemed really good. It did cut out like for just a split second when I was listening to it, when I was kind of at my furthest, when I was doing my walk. It just cut out for like a hair of a second. I don't know what that means, a fraction of a second. But as soon as I kind of turned and I head back toward the camera, as soon as I kind of turned, it all came back and it was fine. It's got a much more pleasing sound for sure versus the internal, and of course you can kind of go anywhere. You can walk around and do whatever you want, and you know that your audio should be okay. The fact that it's about 5/7 hours depending on receiver versus transmitter, so let's say 5 hours, for most of us that's going to give us plenty of time for recording throughout the day, especially if you're using this for like what I'm doing, which is like a review talking head type thing. Or if you're vlogging, you know, because you're not going to just keep it on. You turn it on, turn it off. 5 hours should be lots. Do like the fact that even though they didn't give you a case, which I would have liked to have seen a case, I do like the 3-to-1. That I find really quite useful. And my curiosity now is, and I don't have anything right here, is like this will charge these, and I can't see why it wouldn't. My guess is, you know, if you didn't need to charge these, you could be like, well, let's just charge my GoPro, my Insta360, and my earbuds off of one. Possibly, maybe. I think so. It should work. Maybe a little slower, but it should work. Yeah. That's kind of it. I'm gonna leave you guys there. This is the Mirfak WE10 Pros. Is that what it is? WE10 Pros, I think. And you're hearing the audio from this mic, this part, all done this way. And I'm going to leave you there. If you are interested, I will put links down below to where you can find this mic. Pick it up if you want. Use one of our links. And that's it, my friends. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell wherever. Ding. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Next video. Later, guys.